the symbol for the hero in the action bar.
At your
After a few
service.
seconds, the hero
Yes.
should appear.
We'll be done. Very well.
A second portrait button for your new hero should now appear in the upper left. You can now command the hero. If you want
Ready
to
and
select
able.
several units
We'll be done.
simultaneously, you can hold down the left mouse button in the game
I'm ready.
mode
Let's go.
and drag a frame around
Follow
both
me.
characters. As soon as you release the left mouse button, the selection is established.
Quickly now.
You can combine combat units to form groups. To do this, select the units and click on one of the
I'm
small
ready.
buttons at the top of the screen in the middle, or hold down the control key and select a number key from 1 to 6 for the respective group.
Quickly now.
Once you have defined a group, a portrait button will appear at the top of the screen with the number of
Yes.
units in the group. The functionality of the portrait button is identical to your avatar's.
Quickly now.
You can now very quickly select a group by clicking on the appropriate portrait button or pressing a number
Let's
key
go.
from 1 to 6. Follow the
lights.
path further toward the south.
Stay with me, man.
You have a fight with the undead. Together with your hero, you can win this fight. Use your magic and
Yes.
defeat the undead.
Moon warrior. Stay with me, man. Here, follow me. Forwards. The lines must hold. It's an ambush.
For the lights.
The lines must hold.
Well done. One of the undead was
Yes.
carrying a valuable gem. Take it along with you. Should you want to further test your fighting skills, turn
Here.
north here.
Now.
Otherwise, follow the path farther towards the south.
And then
I shall not fail. Follow me. Forwards.
Follow the path until you find the merchant.
To adventure.
Merchants can be identified by the rotating
Let's
coin
go.
above their heads. You can buy and sell all kinds of objects from a merchant. Go up to the merchant and speak to him by clicking on him with the right mouse button. A window will appear with the merchant's menu. On the left of the menu, you will see your objects, and on the right, the merchant's objects. Your available money and the price of the selected objects are displayed in the middle. 100 copper coins make 1 silver coin, and 100 silver coins make 1 gold coin. Objects in Spellforce are divided into 5 categories. The 5 symbols beside your inventory and the merchant's inventory will be dark if you or the merchant have no objects in this category. You want to sell the gem to get money for a purchase. Select the lowermost symbol to open the category Quest and Value Objects. Click on the gem. The object you are offering will be marked green, and in the middle you will see the price the merchant wants to pay. Click on Sell. Now you can buy something else with the money. Click on the Runes category and purchase the Human Worker rune. Conclude the trade by clicking on the check mark on the lower left in the window or by pressing the Escape key. Open your inventory, select the category Rune Board, and place the Human Worker rune in the slot with the human portrait on the lower left of the Rune Board. Close your inventory. Follow the path to the bindstone. Select the bindstone and activate it using the action bar. Should your character perish, you will not have to repeat the whole journey. You can travel from one bindstone to another bindstone you have already activated. To do this, select your avatar and go to the bindstone, click on it with the right mouse button and select your destination. You can try this out now if you want. When you are done, follow the path to the human monument. Speak to Joshua, the man directly beside the monument.
Tahira, so the others found you?
Yes, they're all well. Were you able to find out where the rune is, Joshua?
In the orcs' camp. I think it is in possession of their leader. Be careful, those beasts are tough. You'll have to prepare yourself well. Once you've conquered them, bring the rune to me. I will turn it over to Master Rowan.
You should now have received a quest. Open your inventory and select the quest book page. In the middle of the window, you will see all your current uncompleted quests, and on the right, a detailed view of the currently selected quests. You have received the quest, The Lost Rune. When you click on this quest, the individual steps of this quest will appear on the right. Already completed steps will be displayed darkened. When you hold the mouse pointer over one of these individual steps, a help window will additionally appear in the lower left in case you have forgotten something. Close your inventory. Go to the monument, select it, and click on the rune symbol in the action bar. The moment you occupy a worker monument, things get serious. Normally, when enemies discover your newly established settlements, they will do all they can to destroy you as quickly as possible. On this map, however, you can take your time. You can now summon human workers. Select the monument and click on the worker symbol in the action. The worker will appear in a couple of seconds. You may also click the symbol several times to order more workers. Produce at least 5 workers. When you have selected the monument, you will see numbers indicating your population limitations below. The upper number indicates how many workers of this race you currently have, and the maximum number you are allowed to have. At present, you can produce up to 20 workers. The maximum number of workers increases when you construct larger headquarters. On the upper right, you will now find a portrait for human workers. The number indicates how many human workers are currently not doing a job. You can select a free worker with a click on the portrait button.
Yes?
Workers can collect different resources depending on their race. Human workers can chop trees, collect stone, or mine ore.
Here I am.
To the left of the monument, you will find a stone quarry, and to the right, an ore deposit. The next forest is located to the west.
Your orders? Here I am.
To have workers collect a resource, select one or more workers and then click with the right mouse button directly on a tree, a stone, or an ore deposit. Only workers may figure in this selection. On the top edge of the screen, you will see the amount of resources you already have acquired. You can use resources to construct buildings or summon combat units to a monument. Select workers and send them with the right mouse button to chop down trees, collect stone and mine ore until you have at least 50 units of each of these three basic resources.
At your service. Master of the Rune? Understood. Ready to go.
Very good. You now have sufficient resources to construct your first buildings. Select a worker and click on the building symbol in the action bar. A selection of buildings will appear. Click on the woodcutter hut and select a site in the game world near the forest to start construction by clicking the left mouse button.
Ready to go. On my way. At your service. All right, then.
The selected worker will now begin to erect the building. You can select additional workers and send them to the construction site with a right click, should you want construction to progress faster. Now select some other workers and build a quarry near the stone resources and a mine near the iron.